On the news tonight, FCT Minister flags of OSEX carriageway. Plus, motorists stranded as rising water cuts off Jikoi Karu Road after heavy rains. Hello there, good evening, and thank you for joining us on the news desk of NTA Channel 5 Abuja at 7. I am Tessie Omeri with the details. Let's begin on infrastructure development. The FCT administration has begun the construction of the main carriageways of the Outer Southern Expressway from the Ring Road 1 to Ring Road 2 junction in Wassa. This follows the flag-off of the project, which is being carried out in phases. Onoze Yakubu tells us more.
With the left-hand side carriageway already completed and opened for the motoring public, the construction of the main carriageway of the Outer Southern Expressway from the Ring Road 1 to the Ring Road 2 junction in Wassa, the full-scope development of OSEX, are a work in progress. The FCDA Acting Executive Secretary gives an overview of the projects.
Roadwork for the two main carriageways will enhance pavement structure, that is a macadam-based layer. We have bridge works, the river bridges and pedestrian bridges, as well as street lighting.
It is a promise made and a promise fulfilled, all in a bid to ease traffic flow and reduce travel time for the motoring public. FCT Minister Yesen Wiki discloses that the infrastructure at the new site for Apple traders will soon be provided.
You will agree with me that this road is very, very, very important. In fact, before the Apple Junction to us was done, you hardly can even imagine when you are coming into the city, how many hours it will take you. Horrible, horrible. But thank God, we're trying to do all we can to give the people of FCT the happiness that they deserve.
The project is to be completed in 12 months. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
The dreams and aspirations of residents of Jabi, Dakibiu, and of those flying on Good Roads network has been actualized. This follows the inauguration of the access roads in Sector Center B within the district. Again, Onoze Yakubu brings us details.
Barely 1 year down the line, this access road in Sector Center B, once in a deplorable state, is now wearing a new look and serving as a relief to motorists and other road users.
These roads provided here include ILS 01, ILS 02, that is Yaliam Ali Street, and ILS 03, the Jerry Eze Street, and gives access to several public and private institutions like the Court of Appeal Abuja Division, the Court of Conduct Tribunal offices, the FCT High Court building, as well as the Police Service Commission and other institutions within this vicinity.
Today's commissioning marks yet another great achievement of our collective effort to build a more connected, functional, and inclusive FCT.
While commending all stakeholders in the Rebuilding Abuja project, the FCT Minister Yesen Wiki assures residents that more impactful infrastructure will be provided in years to come.
I'm sure all those who walk around this place will begin to reminiscent over. Was it where we used to walk? Is it that the street that we used to come to? Nigerians, we owe a lot to the president. And I've always said it. Yes, like our sister said, thumbs will work. But once you are focused, and you will achieve results.
In a related development, the minister also inspected the ongoing work at the Abuja division of the Court of Appeal complex in Jabi. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
And away from infrastructure development, The federal government commemorates the 2025 International Day for Rural Women, celebrated annually on October 15th. The Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, Aliu Sabi Abdullahi, and his counterpart, the Minister of Livestock Development, Idi Maiha, celebrated women farmers in Kuje Area Council. The ministers assured that the federal government, in collaboration with the Office of the First Lady, Remi Tinubu, is rolling out support to transform women's productivity in farming. The Senior Special Assistant to the President on Agriculture, Yejide Ogundipe, encouraged the women to remain focused on their agricultural activities and support government policies and programs.
And I believe every pocket of production center such as this is important. Food security is driven by food being available, food being accessible, and food being affordable, and also in the right nutritional content. And you agree with me that when we have pockets of production centers through every home a garden, through Young Farmers Club, and through community-driven projects such as Muje Kuje, definitely we will be contributing to the volume of food that is available in the market, or even contributing to families that will not need to go to the market because they have produced food at their backyard.
We want to see goats, sheep, and particularly dairy cows, so that you can do milking here and start selling your milk, selling your yogurt, and making cheese here. This is going to be complementary.
Mr. President believes that Nigeria can be a hub, can feed itself and feed the surrounding nation too. And I believe that from what we have started doing, we are going to be able to achieve that.
The Mandate Secretary for Women Affairs and the First Lady of Kuje Area Council presented the first female farmers to the ministers and other development partners.
Where women, youth, innovation, and the First Lady's dream and aspiration work together and grow a nation of food security together. Kuje!
And this evening, heavy rainfall in Abuja has caused flooding along Karu Jikwe Road, leaving many motorists and residents stranded. The downpour, which lasted for some hours, submerged parts of the busy road, disrupting vehicular movement and forcing commuters to seek alternative routes. Several vehicles were seen struggling to navigate through the rising water levels, while pedestrians waded through the flood to reach safer grounds. Environment Matters, Nigeria Gulf Tech Conference and Awards, organized by the Bureau Public Service Commission, serves as premier platform, bringing together government officials, technology innovators, industry experts, policymakers, and key stakeholders to chart a new course for digital transformation in governance. The event is designed to foster dialogue, showcase innovation, and promote the adoption of technology-driven solutions for efficient, transparent public service delivery across Nigeria. Sandra Akeme has more.
With the growing need to harness technology for efficient governance, the Nigeria GovTech Conference and Awards provides a platform for meaningful engagement between the public and private sectors, bringing together key players to explore innovative digital solutions that promote transparency, accountability, and improved service delivery in government operations.
A premier innovative technology program introduced by Bureau of Public Service Reforms to deepen service delivery in the public service, leveraging on technology. The ideas of GovTech are inspired by the need to use technology to improve efficiency, effectiveness, and quality of government service.
I see this as shaping the country as we navigate the very defining, destructive manner in which artificial intelligence, the fourth and the fifth industrial revolution, the Internet of Things and all.
At the event, participants shared insights on leveraging technology.
Let us build a Nigeria where local content drives competitiveness in the digital age.
We have every need to really encourage ourselves to ensure that we move on with what we are doing digitally.
We have to seize the opportunities before us to build government that is transparent.
I'm sure you are also aware, Mr. President has also inaugurated the Presidential Committee on DPI. All these and many other issues are actually happening, and as regulator, the National Information Technology Development Agency, NIDA, they are driving a lot of innovation within the technology space.
The GovTech Conference and Awards also seek to recognize and celebrate individuals and organizations that have made remarkable contributions to advancing GovTech in the country. The awards highlight outstanding IT trailblazers across leading government institutions and private sector organizations.
On behalf of all the awardees, I believe this recognition is not just personal honors to us or to our organizations, but a testimony to the collective dedication, innovation, and resilience of our NTA workers.
In Abuja, Sandra Akemi, NTA News.
In commemoration of the International Day of the Girl Child, the Lady Helen Child Foundation has organized an organization that is dedicated to research and advocacy for vulnerable children, has once again brought to the fore issues affecting the girl child through an inter-school debate. Serafina Okonomekwe has more.
And I'm here to approve the motion that says girls are important stakeholders and valuable change makers in time of crisis. Emotions is what drives compassion, and compassion is what brings about real change. How about our limited decision-making power? True solutions and crisis management come from the government, aid agencies, security forces, not teenage girls.
The girl child continues to raise the bar in creating awareness on challenges faced during crises, such as pandemics, wars, and emergencies. Experts insist that to become true change makers, girls need stronger policies, implementation, and a voice in society.
I would like you to understand that girls are not really the key stakeholders during crisis. Cultural and traditional barriers.
Students from Police Day Secondary School, Command Day Secondary School, and Government Secondary School, Abuja, debated this year's theme, The Girl I Am, The Change I Lead, Girls on the Front Lines of Crisis.
78.5.
The young participants highlighted empowerment and inclusion as key to addressing issues facing the girl child. At the end, Command Day Secondary School clinched first place with 84.2 points, followed by Police Day Secondary School with 78.5 points, while Government Secondary School Gariki took third place with 64.3 points.
So I learned a lot from today's debate.
Enough of being in the background, we have to come to the front, we have to be in the front line.
Women matter and they should be taken as important stakeholders, but it's a gradual, consistent, slow process.
Founder of the foundation, pediatric consultant, Dr. Benjamin Udeka explained that the initiative tests the academic prowess of girls while spreading awareness on their role in society.
Whilst we aspire to become, for the girl child to become a change maker and a stakeholder, the debate presents the issue the way it is, that the girl child is still sometimes a victim rather than a change maker.
I can see that more awareness is being created for them to know their rights, for them to fight against gender-based violence.
If you want to have a good future for a country, a community, and a family, you have to make sure that the women are taken care of.
Since its establishment in 2017, the Lady Helen Child Health Foundation has focused on research, advocacy, and medical interventions for vulnerable children while championing the cause of girls as leaders of tomorrow. Serafina Okon-Omekwe, NTA News.
The Alice Wani Development Foundation and the Nigerian Rebuilding and Road Research Institute have called for inclusive education and economic empowerment for the girl child. The call was made during a two-day empowerment program held to commemorate the International Day of the Girl Child. Rabia Chuaib has more on this initiative.
I want all the girls in this room to know that you have all it takes to change our world.
The initiative marks the second phase of the Foundation's Empowerment Series, which has so far trained over 500 girls and women in painting, POP design, and now in tiling, safety, and entrepreneurship. The events drew representatives from government agencies, development partners, and international organizations, all lending their voices to a united call for education, inclusion, and equal opportunity for every girl. Speakers at the event stressed the need for practical empowerment that goes beyond advocacy.
We want to see where the girls are helped to do better in school by putting things in place. So we are advocating that this year as we go in, we should look at crisis not just as conflict and in conflict areas, but crisis as everyday challenges.
The Director General of the Nigerian Building and Road Research Institute described the collaboration as part of the institute's commitment to building capacity among youths.
Part of what she intends to work on coincides and agree with her mandate, which is in the area of artisan training. She came up with the idea of training girls in the construction sector, which is very hard for you to see.
Inspired by her mother's unfulfilled dream of education, founder Alice Owan also launched the Pan-African Women Leadership Academy, a scholarship initiative to ensure no girl child is left behind in the pursuit of education.
About 34 million girls are deprived of education, making girls the most vulnerable out-of-school children in the world. So that is why at the Alice Wani Development Foundation, we launched the POLA, which is Pan-African Women's Scholarship Academy, where we can give scholarship to children in vulnerable communities and underserved communities as well.
And educating a girl child is like educating a nation. So we need to be educated, and we are superiors. We're not just superiors by force, but we are superiors by choice.
Her new book, From Gloominess to Strength, was also unveiled, a reflection of the United Nations vision for equality and empowerment.
Girls' light can never be dimmed, so we are passing this message to the public and to the government.
Students present added a touch of emotion with poetic recitation on the theme, From Crisis to the Classroom, echoing the resilience of the Nigerian girl. In Abuja, Rabia Shaib, NTA News.
In a gesture honoring the late Victor Poavenu Guloto, the Rita Guloto Foundation has awarded scholarships to 20 disadvantaged children to attend LEA Primary School in Jahi, Abuja. Ramatu Abdullahi has more on the Poavenu initiative.
Rita Golotu Foundation is a non-governmental organization interested in uplifting the less privileged in the society. Their visit to LEA Primary School Jahi brought life and joy in the face of the children. They were enlightened on self-care and protection, hygiene practices, as well as the importance of education.
I'm in school because #1, build my future. Say my future.
The children were given learning materials to aid their studies. In addition to this gesture, 20 indigent children were also awarded scholarships and are enrolled in the school. Founder Rita Golotu Foundation says she intends to honor his late philanthropist brother, Victor Poavenu Golotu, on his 6-month anniversary. The aim, she said, is to impact lives by giving back to society.
This particular sponsorship is for one whole session, which is 1 year. Subsequently, we'll come in and pay off school fees for them because we did a full package for their uniforms, registration, books, textbooks for this package. So subsequently, we are only doing the fees. So as the foundation stands, this is our very first project. As it stands, we'll follow up with this set to the end of their academics.
I see a lot of desire from the parents for their children to be educated. So you see, there's the desire is there, and then I'm happy that we gave them hope. They know that they can go to school. Some of them want to come back tomorrow because they see that there's help. Help has come.
Headmistress of the school, Evangeline Eberechukwu, thanked the foundation, describing their gesture as laudable.
I said earlier to them that we have many children distracting the attention of those in the classroom playing. And I pleaded that they should help us to register some children, which today I appreciate them. I'm thanking them for registering 20 children for us.
Yeah, I'll be going to school by stopping basic 3.
So now you're going to continue your school?
Yes. I'm so thankful. My parents did not have now I will start be going school.
Empowering the children, experts say, goes a long way in shaping a better future for them. Ramatu Abdullahi, NTA News. And up next is Sports Brief.
Africa is set to make history at the 2026 FIFA World Cup with 9 nations confirmed for the expanded 48-team tournament, the continent's largest representation ever. A 10th African team could still qualify via the Intercontinental Playoff. Confirmed teams for the World Cup include South Africa, Egypt, Ghana, Algeria, Senegal, Morocco, Tunisia, Cape Verde, and Ivory Coast. The 2026 World Cup, co-hosted by Canada, the United States, and Mexico, marks the first time Africa will have 9 automatic slots. The final berth remains open with Nigeria, Cameroon, DR Congo, and Gabon still in contention. Meanwhile, Nigeria's World Cup hopes remain alive after a commanding 4-0 victory over Benin Republic in Uyo, led by a hat-trick from Victor Osimhen. The Napoli striker opened the scoring in the 3rd minute with Samuel Chukwueze's assist, doubled the lead in the 37th minute, and Kole Oluokere's side looked sharper and more clinical, controlling much of the game to seal a confidence-boosting victory as preparations continue for the tournament. Lastly, after a strong start, Nigeria's campaign at the 2025 International Table Tennis Federation African Championships took a downturn as all 10 singles players crashed out in Tunisia, right by Egypt's Mohamed El Biali. With Sports Brief, Wayne Dogo, NTA News.
And that concludes the news at 7 on NTA Channel 5 Abuja. Up next is translation in other languages. Good evening.
Ama gaje we shaje we wona ya yuba da zakwai akusha gbadai yi wa na bashi babu da wo ba president wa yuba wani wa go a na bage kai gwamnati ke su da minista ye yasa wuke wala godo wai shi a zakwaluko watutu yake su da ye bada na tuta aje wada nge washi atati ye we vi yiki tuko da bora tinubu bagbatunu nge wa gawo nge washi atutu baba wu gbo wo gwamnati na gwamnati a aje mbaladi yayi neze yakubu wada ga minista ya bai da bada da yana sanu wa bai gu wasa sapa mato zako luko shagyaje efe aba kike shi nya wa gudu de a zako luko atin da shi ye a shi ba vi ye bagbatu a kwage mushe a shi dai a gudu indai wela laka wo gudu welo wo ka a tutu a yakuna ji a galko danyi wago daga wo yadda ake we wa shi tutun ko ba da ake ba do ake ko dai yuku wa na ba jibwa nke gma ko wa shi ya she gma kala yenyi gma no la ba je ape ina amato zo ko luko shegi do nkaro ba do jikwari nkwa shi amato da na azoko apma shi ku 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 gbe aje wa godo nke aza ya ajelo to ayiwa nke zoko zoko untuge amato da na apta dai aku gbe aje moto zoko luko uku mapma amato dai za tuge na zan lord na do na apta dai tuge ma kula ba jefi na puwa in zoko shege ba in karu ba do jikwai yiba ja na ba wo su shi kwasi sai su
Jama'a assalamu alaikum barkamu da haka ga fassarar wasu daga cikin labaran yau a takaice mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. Domin ci gaba da gyara babban birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja, hukumar birnin tarayya ta fara aikin babban titin da ake kira Outer Southern daga titin Ring na 1 zuwa na 2 da ke mahaɗar wasa a nan birnin tarayya Abuja. Wakilin Shaibu Onoze Yakubu ya shaida mana cewa ministan birnin tarayya Abuja Nyesom Wike shine ya kaddamar da aikin da za a yi shi daki-daki har ƙarshe domin kyautata rayuwar al'umma mazauna yankin da ci gaban birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja. Bayan gargaɗin yiwuwar faruwar ambaliyar ruwan sama da hukumomin da suke da ruwa da tsaki suka yi a baya, ta faru ta ƙare a yammacin yau bayan da aka malala ruwa kamar da bakin ƙwarya, wanda ya yi sanadiyar ambaliya a kan titin Karu Jikwai, lamarin da ya jawo mazauna yankin da masu ababen hawa suka tagayyara. Ruwan da aka yi na tsawon sa'o'i ya rufe ɓangaren hanyar da ababen hawa suka fi kaiwa da komowa, lamarin da ya jawo katse hanzarin ababen hawa har ya sa mutane da dama neman mafita. Abin da ya sauwaƙa kenan a labarin namu na yau, mu kwana lafiya.